everybody, I'm Christina and I'm an English teacher. How are you today? I'm wonderful, thanks. Let's get started. Speaking. Let's ask and answer. Do you like to imagine that you are traveling to some places? Якщо у нас питання починається з do, тоді нам потрібна відповідь Yes, I do або No, I don't. Imagine – уявляти. Тобі подобається уявляти, що ти подорожуєш кудись, в якісь місця. Some places. Yes, I do. What about you? What imaginary places do you travel to? Imaginary places. Уявні місця. What? В які уявні місця ти подорожуєш? I. Замість you беремо I. I travel to the sea. Можемо замість моря вибрати to the mountains. Who do you travel with? I travel with my friends. How do you travel? I travel by bus. I travel by car. Do you take a map and a compass or do you just imagine things? No, I don't. Починається з do, можна коротко відповісти No, I don't. I take my phone. Is it more interesting to travel when you have a map and a compass? No, it isn't. It's more interesting when you have your phone. You can open a map and a compass there. What can you learn when you imagine that you are traveling? Що ви можете вивчити, дізнатися, коли ви подорожуєте уявно? I can learn that I don't do enough to travel in real life. What about you? Here we have the questionnaire. Are you a devout traveler? How often do you go on holiday? Як часто ти їздиш у відпустку на канікули? Hardly ever. Once a year, twice a year or more. Twice a year or more. Майже ніколи. Один раз на рік. Twice a year. Два рази на рік. Або більше. How many countries have you visited? One. Одну. Not any. Жодної. Three or more. Три або більше. You win the lottery. Where will you go? To Disney World in the USA? To Yalta or Odessa? On a trip round the world? У Дісней, в Ялту чи Одесу, чи подорож кругом світу? What type of holiday do you like? Який відпочинок ти любиш? Staying at home doing nothing? Залишатися вдома, нічого не робити? Activity holidays such as sailing? Активні канікули, такі як плавання на кораблі, sailing? Lying on a beach? Лежати на пляжі in a foreign country, в іноземній країні. In a foreign country, в іноземній країні. Your hotel room isn't very nice. Do you change the hotel? Not worry about it. Not notice. Твій готель є не дуже хороший. Що ти зробиш? Change the hotel. Зміниш. Не будеш хвилюватися. Not worry about it. Not notice. Не замічати. Not notice. What do you buy on holiday? Presents for all your friends. Buy. Купляти. Що ти купиш? Presents for all your friends. One or two souvenirs. some sweets for yourself. Who do you like to go on holiday with? No one. I prefer to be alone. Ні з ким. Я надаю перевагу бути одному. My best friend. З моїм найкращим другом. My family. З моєю сім'єю. Choose your answers. Then, if you chose A, you get 1 point. If you chose B, 2 points. C, 3 points. Then write down the points and count. If your score is 21, 24 points, you are a world traveler. You really like holidays and enjoy all about them. Buying presents, seeing friends and having fun. But remember, you can have fun at home too. Ти дійсно любиш канікули. Ти любиш все на рахунок канікул. Купляти подарунки, бачитися з друзями, розважатися. Але пам'ятай, ти теж вмієш веселитися вдома теж. Are you a happy tourist? Чи ти є щасливий турист? From 12 to 20 points. You like to go to new places. You enjoy quiet holidays with a few friends. And you prefer not to spend too much money. Ти любиш їздити в нові місця, ти насолоджуєшся тихими канікулами зі кількома друзями, і ти надаєш перевагу не витрачати надто багато грошей. You are stay-at-home person. From 8 to 11 points. Так? Ти людина, яка любить залишатися вдома. A stay-at-home person. You quite like going away, but you prefer to be with people you know. You are also happy at home. Ти досить любиш виходити кудись, виїжджати, але ти надаєш перевагу бути з людьми, яких ти знаєш, і також ти є щасливий вдома. So do this quiz and find out who you are. Let's write down the new words into your vocabulary. Custom, 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 звичай. Tradition, 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 традиція. Appear, 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 з'являтися. Arrive, arrive, прибувати. Discover, discover, відкривати, дізнаватись. Exist, 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 існувати. To exist, існувати. Explore, explore, досліджувати. Explore. Imagine, imagine, уявляти. Imagine. Strange, strange, дивний. Strange, дивний. Strange, дивний. Before reading, let's write down more words into your vocabulary. Everywhere, everywhere, усюди. Everywhere, усюди. Sentimental, sentimental, чутливий. Sentimental. Throw away, throw away, throw away, викидати. Fireplaces, fireplaces, каміни. Central heating, центральне опалення. Central heating, central heating. Changes, зміни. Changes. The yeoman wurde. Yeoman wurde. Medieval. Середньовічний. Medieval. Середньовічний. Medieval. Yeoman wurde. Medieval. 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 Regiment. 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 Regiment – військове формування полк. Робе – грабіжник. Розбійник. Робе. Nowadays. Цими днями. Зараз. Nowadays. Since – з якогось моменту. Since the 12th century. З 20-го століття. Narrow – вузький. Narrow – вузький. Shout – кричати. Shouting – кричущий. Shout – кричати. Shouting – кричущий. Another – інший. Now let's read the text. Повторюйте кожне речення за мною. Please repeat every sentence after my voice. If you arrive in Great Britain, you'll hear the word tradition everywhere. Englishmen have a sentimental love for things. And traditions because they are old. They never throw away old things. For example, in many houses of Great Britain, they have fireplaces. The English people don't want to have central heating. Because they don't want to have changes. One more example. The yeoman warders are dressed in traditional medieval clothes. And the traditional dress of the Horse Guards Regiment has existed since the 12th century. This dress costs a lot of money and seems very funny nowadays. But Englishmen stand for it because it's their traditional dress. Another old custom remains from the time when there were a lot of robbers in London. In those days, the shouting, "Who goes home?" was often heard in the Houses of Parliament. And the members went in groups along the dark, narrow streets of the old city. In modern London, this shouting sounds very strange. Now, you need to answer these questions. How do Englishmen show their love for a tradition? Як англійці показують свою любов до традицій? They wear traditional dress, especially yeomanwooders and horse guards regiment wear traditional dress. Do they like to have central heating in their homes? You will easily find the answer here. How long have medieval clothes for yeomanwooders existed? It's easy also, you will find this answer easily. What custom is kept up in the Houses of Parliament? Look here for the answer. Look here for the answer. Write down your answers into your copybook or into your notebook. Exercise 4. Доповніть речення з тексту. Taras has been to. Де Тарас був? Taras has learned that. Тарас дізнався, що the yeomanwooders in their traditional dress have existed. Many customs have remained. Taras has heard the shouting. Taras has understood that Great Britain is the land of old traditions and customs. Exercise 5. You need to make up short dialogues. Зробити діалог або кілька діалогів. Використовують слова really, дійсно, indeed, насправді, is that so, чи то так, are you sure, або are you sure, ти впевнений, I don't think so, я не думаю так, too good to be true, занадто добре, щоб бути правдою. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, goodbye.